Well, now with Rob Paternostro. Well, Rob, here we are at the end of the season. Quick reflection on the season itself, first of all.
Yeah, it's been a season that's had a few phases to it. Really, it's felt really long because of that. When we first started out, we had a new team. A lot of new players, a lot of young players. And I thought we were on a really good roll. We were 14-2 to start early, and then when Anthony Downing went down, we had to change a few things. We did win the cup without him, which was remarkable. To have another trophy, the fourth one in the last year or so, was great. But then when we got off that cup final high, we had some injuries and we had some struggles. And what I've liked about the team ever since then is that I felt like once we got everybody back, we didn't get Anthony Rowe back, which has been a big loss. But once we got Downing back, we've settled in pretty nicely as the season's gone on. 23-10 in the league, 27-11 overall. So we've won a lot of games this season, and I feel like our guys have grown, and I feel like our guys have gotten better, and the development has been there.
And Newcastle finishing top. I think everybody expected Worcester to do that, didn't they?
I don't think. I didn't think that. I thought Worcester had a chance, just like we did, just like Sheffield did. When you look at this top four here, and you look at some of the games played between them, a couple different bounces that went a different way would have been totally different. I know, you just look at the games we played against Newcastle. They all came down to the last play of the game, and if they went our way, then maybe we'd be looking at a different result, some different results. But give all credit to Newcastle. They had a very good team this year, and I thought that what they did very well was I thought they won a lot of close games. They won a lot of games down the stretch, and I think their veteran group really was key for that. You talk about Fab and Charles, they're older players, but these guys still are top players in what they do. And then you look at Worcester and Sheffield, which was right there as well. Sheffield, had a great run at the end of the season. So I thought the top four really separated itself as far as the regular season goes. I thought it was a great competition. I think this is what the BBL can expect now for years to come. I believe that it is going to be a more difficult league as the years go on. I think teams are really getting a handle on the recruiting and bringing players in. So it's exciting times for our league.
Okay, you got Cheshire Phoenix then in the playoffs over 2 legs. Go to their place Friday and then home at Loughborough on Sunday. Your view on that?
Well, it's our 5th game this year versus Cheshire, and it's our 4th at the North Gate, so we know how to get there. We'll definitely have an idea on how to get up there. When you look at Cheshire, you look at their team, and they made a ton of changes. The first few times we played them this season, their team is barely recognizable. They made a ton of changes, and you give their board a lot of credit because when you make all those changes, it's it costs money. It's not easy to do. So they kept bringing guys in till they got the mix right. And I feel like this group they have here certainly is talented and certainly has done a good job since they've arrived. I think they're explosive. They have 3 of the top 5 scorers in the league. And I think they're a team that, when they're going well, are really tough to stop.
Yeah, I guess Victor Moses is a name most people will know.
Victor Moses, is a guy that's just a rebounding machine, but also scoring 23 points a game. Reggie Middleton, their point guard, has been excellent all year. And Coleman, their shooter, has taken the most three-pointers and I think making the most three-pointers. So they can hit you in a lot of different areas, but they have role players as well that they've brought in that have filled the spots with Bailey and Visakis in the middle. So they're a team that I think everybody in the league respects and knows that are going to be a tough team to play in the playoffs.
I know from experience these two-legged affairs are kind of different to a lot of you American guys, but it's about consolidation perhaps on Friday, and then obviously Loughborough will be a good atmosphere, won't it, on Sunday?
Well, we did the two-legged in the Cup. We did it against Plymouth, and we were successful there. And I think, when you look at these two-legged games, it's about consistency for 80 minutes. I mean, you can't have too many ups and downs. You have to stay consistent all the way through, and I think you just have to understand that, especially in the first game, that we're playing the whole 40. So if you're down 20 or up 20 early, so what? I mean, there's still a long way to go. You have to play the whole 40, and you got a 40 to come. Having the second leg here at Loughborough University should be exciting. I mean, we practice here, so the guys are very comfortable on that court. And looking back at the playoffs that we've had at Loughborough University in the past, the environments have been tremendous. Big crowds, and I think everybody that has come there has enjoyed the experience. And it's the sun's out. It's April. It feels like playoff basketball, and we're ready to go.
Great, thanks.